this time, I'd like to bring up Deneen Borelli. And let me tell you a little bit about Deneen. She's the former manager of media relations with the Congress of Racial Equality and a senior fellow of Project 21, a network of black conservatives organized by the National Center of Public Policy Research. Deneen is one of many people who felt strongly that she wanted to add her voice to today's plea to stop attacking Jews in New York City and around the country. Please welcome Blaze TV host, Fox News and Fox Business Program contributor Deneen Borelli.
What's up, Patriots? You gotta do better than that. See, it's football Sunday. I should be on my couch having a few beers. I said, what's up, Patriots? And in full disclosure, all of the affiliations that were mentioned, I'm no longer a part of. So, full disclosure, I don't want to get sued.
They miss you.
I guess you're thinking, she's not a Jew. And what is she doing here?
She's a human being.
Well, I am an American.
Yeah.
American, Roman Catholic, black, conservative, female. To make it even shorter, I am the left's worst nightmare. But friends, I am standing here with you today to support my Jewish brothers and sisters. To call attention to the rise of anti-Semitism.
And call it by name.
Jews are under attack. Around the world, Jews are under attack, but especially right here in New York City. And sadly, anti-Semitism is on the rise. Shockingly, anti-Semitism is the new normal. It's outrageous. It has to stop. And I'm here to say there is no tolerance for anti-Semitism. Period. We're here today because the media, elected officials, and community activists are failing Jews. And I am here to call them out.
Thank you.
You see, Jews that are threatened violently and attacked for absolutely no reason should be national front page news.
Absolutely.
But it's not national front page news. A Jew gets attacked, oh well, ho-hum, give me the sports section. But let me bring this stat to your attention from June of this year.
Oh, God bless you.
And I quote, according to a recent report by the New York Police Department, the city has seen an 82% increase in anti-Semitism hate crimes, which make up more than half of all hate crimes. And it continues. Most of the violent incidents are attacks on Orthodox Jews by African American men. End quote. Here's some more information for you from the Washington Examiner, September 2019, and I quote, police department statistics regarding hate crimes, perpetrators in 2018 show a 55% of suspects were black. 55%. Those numbers are staggering. There is a lot of noise back here. Thank you. I'm sorry to do that, but it's very distracting. Most of the violence incidents against Jews in New York City are by black men, and that is a downright disgrace. But think about this. It would be front page news if a white person assaults or attacks a black person.
Yes! Yes!
Talk about a double standard.
Yes!
Blacks attacking Jews doesn't fit the media's narrative. It just doesn't.
Unfortunately.
It's called selective outrage.
And bias.
And when it comes to attacks on Jews, it's not the fake news media, but it's the silent media.
Right.
And let's talk about our elected officials. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio is in denial. He says, and I quote, "The ideological movement that is anti-Semitic is the right-wing movement," end quote. Yo, Bill de Blasio, I'm thinking blacks aren't necessarily part of the right to the magnitude that you are imagining, although they should be because of the conservative policies that benefit all Americans. But I digress. And speaking of politicians, let's talk about our U.S. House of Representatives. Elected members of Congress that are anti-Semites. Representative Ilhan Omar. Israel has hypnotized the world. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Israel's supporters have an allegiance to a foreign country. And in response to 9/11, some people did something. And Omar, by the way, is still on all of her House committees. And here's another piece of work. Representative Rashida Tlaib. Tlaib twists history of Israel and meets with organizations that encourage violence against Israel. The Washington Free Beacon recently reported, and I quote, Tlaib met with a pro-Palestinian organization that has encouraged violence against Israel, justified the use of terrorism against the Jewish state, and has called for the kidnapping of Israeli soldiers, end quote. Tlaib believes the state of Israel should be dismantled and has no right to exist. Together, Omar and Tlaib joined forces and introduced a resolution for the anti-Semitic boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement to punish Israel. And anytime they get criticized, Omar and Tlaib, because of their religion or their skin color, it's racist, anti-woman, right. Well, President Trump, a staunch supporter of Israel, I said a staunch supporter of Israel, has called out Tlaib and Omar, but somehow he is the bad guy. Go figure. And then there's House Speaker in name only, Nancy Pelosi. Pelosi has proven over and over again she cannot control these women or her House members. Pelosi called Omar's comments unintentional anti-Semitism and diluted a House resolution against Omar's anti-Semitic comments. And where is Senator Chuck Schumer? Please let him through. Is he here? Is Schumer here? Yeah. It's funny. Schumer's not here, but the black chick is here. now it's time to call out the community activists, which brings me to Al Sharpton. Sharpton jumps at every incident when a black person is harmed by a white person. But when the blacks attack blacks, crickets. When blacks attack Jews, crickets. So where's Sharpton now? Nowhere to be found. You want to know why? Because Sharpton doesn't care.
Absolutely doesn't.
Does not care. And as I close, my friends, it is up to all Americans to call out anti-Semitism. Call it what it is. Because the media, politicians, and community activists are failing Jews, are failing our country. And I stand with you today in solidarity. Let's stand together and call it what it is. We will fight it now. Fight it now. Fight it now. Fight it now. God bless you and God bless America.